NHL playoffs started and they're rowdy already. Let's talk about Montreal versus Tampa Bay. 1-1 series.
Great series.
Back-to-back OT games.
Been the best series thus far.
Yeah. Slavkovsky in game 1 with the hottie. I mean, this guy, like in the Olympics, he was killing it too, right? And we were talking about how, is he going to translate to the regular season? I don't think it really did. But then in the playoffs, he stepped up right away. I think
he's a big-time player. He shows up when it matters the most for his country and for the playoffs. So, like, even when he fought Hagel, that was, he got that right hook on him. But, man, what a player.
I think, like he's icing his veins in the playoffs. But then he got knocked out by Hagel. I feel like, what if his powers are gone now? He's like Svechnikov. Svechnikov got knocked out by Ovi. His powers were gone for a few years, and nothing was the same.
You know what? I gotta call it John Cooper. John Cooper's a little bitch sometimes. You know, he doesn't take any blame on any of the thing on the game, like that game they lost. He'll just blame the ref. He blamed the ref the entire time. He's like, you look at those penalties. They weren't that. We were just trying to be aggressive. We weren't doing anything wrong. I'm like, what are you talking about?
They're 200 feet away.
You're 200 feet away from your net, and you take penalties. That's on you and your coaching ability.
Facts.
Well, he's just trying to maybe sway the refs in the league for the rest of the series. He's seeing it's a tight series thus far, OT for both games, and he's like, I'm just trying to finesse it, use my star power. You know how John Cooper is, man. He's larger than life nowadays. He is the incumbent reign to Scotty Bowman in the NHL. So,
but that's what I mean. Like instead of making the adjustments in the game, he's like, you're just blaming the refs instead of doing anything else. Like, so, like you can't blame. Like he could just mention like, Sokowski had a great game, and what were we supposed to do? He got 3 goals.
Right.
Instead he goes, the refs are ass. We got he's like cutting a WWE promo out here instead of.
Well, Tampa plays a dirty game too, man.
They do,
especially in the playoffs. So they need the refs
dirty
to hide the whistle, so to speak. So
it's like Florida Waters, man. They're all dirty over there in Florida.
They needed the game 2 though.
Yeah, they did. This game was quality too. I think Kucherov scored his first goal since 2023.
After you called him out too.
Yeah, after I said, hey, this guy hasn't done anything in a long time, and then he scored right 2 minutes later, which I was happy about, because he looked like he needed a goal. And I think this series is not going far if Kucherov doesn't show up, obviously. Yeah. And Kucherov hasn't had that playoff run in a while where he's just dominating. So this is a series.
Well, Tampa, they've, even in their past, a lot of series, even if they don't win, go 6 or 7 games.
Yeah.
They're not going to go down without a fight. But like you're saying, Sertaj, and you brought up Slavkovsky, if he's going to be anywhere near this level, then Montreal is really a dangerous threat for anyone, right?
No, if you're Montreal, not Montreal. If you're Tampa, you need Hedman back as soon as possible, right? Because you're still missing Hedman, and once he comes back, he can actually shut down a little bit more of the Slavkovsky and Caulfield line. But right now, if you're missing Hedman, you're kind of banking on everybody to go on him, and you can't stop him. You can't stop that line in consecutive games and stuff.
Yeah, they're asking a lot from guys who haven't played in the playoffs before, right? Like, JJ Moser scored a pretty big goal. I don't know if he ever played before. And then Darren Radish, all these guys are like defensemen who, besides McDonough and Cernak, I think those are the only 2 guys who were on those cup winning teams, right? So you're asking a lot for these, guys who haven't done much in the playoffs before. I do think the winner of this series is going to go to the Stanley Cup final, though.
Oh, I agree.
I think they're the teams to beat. Maybe Philly. Philly's out there.
No, I think these teams crush Philly.
What about Carolina?
They crush Carolina too.
This could be Carolina's year. Buffalo made the playoffs.
I mean,
anything can happen. Right?
I feel like Carolina is. I'm sorry to say this, JP. Like, they ain't that team. We could go talk about that series if you guys want to.
They look pretty good.
They look good, but I don't think they got like the players, the guys to win a cup. They might have. They don't got it to like go all the way. I think.
Even have they really looked good though? Like, honestly, besides like the first 2 periods in game 1, horrible, and then they only showed up with like 6 minutes left in the third, and then game 2 they didn't even show up. Right?
We got the win.
Right? That's all. That's Carolina hockey right there. They do enough to win. Oh, sorry, Buffalo.
Yeah.
We're talking Buffalo?
Yeah, Buffalo.
I thought we were talking about Carolina.
We're talking about Carolina.
Oh, I thought we were talking Buffalo.
No, we were talking Carolina.
Yeah. I got too excited for Buffalo.
His critique remains that it sounds like it doesn't matter.
Same teams, but to switch the score.
Carolina's got a lot of depth for Zach. They've got even like Stankoven and some of these other guys producing, and then Jordan Martinic and Jordan Stahl. But go ahead,
right now, Jackson Blake, Taylor Hall, and Stankoven are tied for 3 points, leading the team. Their top guys haven't even. I don't think they have a point yet. Svechnikov has 0 points. Aho has a point. Yeah. He's a goal, but Svechnikov has nothing, and I think Jarvis has nothing too. So that's 2 of their top guys who haven't done anything in this series so far. And once they start doing something,
but it's Ottawa, and I don't. Ottawa's not the best team in the game.
Ottawa has had some good games. Last game was pretty solid for them.
They were solid.
Games are good for them.
Yeah.
I'm not disputing, but I don't think if you're a top contender team, you're going to Stanley Cup Finals. I think you're a team that would dismantle Ottawa and not have like a struggle battle against them. You know what I mean?
That's a fair
Like
point.
that's like they. I just when you look at the roster, like it doesn't seem like they have a other than Aho probably they don't probably have a top like 10, 15 player.
But Ottawa's a really good team, right?
They are a good team.
And
they're a
all
good
marks
team,
in that,
Yeah.
he's been pretty good this
unreal.
year.
Their defense has been great.
So it's not going to be an easy out. I know what you're trying to say, but in terms of having a cakewalk to the Eastern Conference Finals, no team has one like Carolina, man. They have a real good chance of just getting there.
For sure.
Pittsburgh and Philly next round.
Right, exactly.
This is another series that's been super physical too. Like every game, they're going at it between the whistles. Even during like the start, I think the first game,
Right off the bat,
Jordan
it was Kachuk,
Staal, Kachuk fought.
Yeah.
So this series is like, I think Carolina, whenever they run into one of these physical teams, is usually like harder for them. Like they ran to Florida last year. I think last year, yeah. And then every other year, they play one of those teams in the conference finals. Is usually a physical team that beats them. And Ottawa's trying to test them early. If they get these guys, then maybe they have some confidence when they play like Tampa Bay. If they play Tampa Bay in third line, that's like the most
If
physical
Ottawa
team.
wins wins game 3, I think Carolina's gonna be on the ropes for sure.
That's only 2-1. You know, you're speaking about that fight. I think that woke up Jordan Staal. This is the best he's looked in years, man. And even on that goal to Aho, he was out here, and I did not expect this out of him. I thought he was just down by the wayside, pretty much done with his career. So if he
He's the captain. What are you talking about? Done by
He's gonna win the Selkie. How dare you?
All right, guys. Good one.
You're unprofessional right now, man. this is another quality series so far. I think Ottawa.
My blood pressure got handled.
Dave, you have to wear the Aho jersey next week so people get the message.
Yeah.
I'm not that big of a fan.
I think so. This has been a physical series, a quality series too. I hope Ottawa at least wins a few games, like wins 1 or 2 games the next 3 games. It makes it a series. I don't want them to get swept pretty fast. I don't want any of that for a Canadian.
Yeah,
team.
long series for every series, right?
The atmosphere is going to be sick at the Canadian Tire Center, whatever they call it now.
Do they have an atmosphere?
Another series, the Eastern Conference, we can talk about Philly and Pittsburgh, the one we're watching right now. It's 2-0 Philly, but Pittsburgh's up 1-0 in Game 3. This is the most physical. This is one of the most, obviously, the most physical series. It's historically been physical. It's a quality matchup. Pittsburgh just looks like shit. I think the yellow jerseys at home.
Oh man, that was
worst.
ugly.
Back to back, why would they make that decision?
Terrible mistake. I thought Game 1 it was like, oh, we'll try it, and then the Game 2 they would have switched.
They deserve to lose those games.
That was so dumb.
I think they wanted to lose when they rolled out.
I thought Crosby was a superstitious type. Like you think he'd be like, oh, we lost in the jerseys now, and then let's go change it up.
Yeah.
And instead he's like, no.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I didn't like those jerseys at all. Those ugliest jerseys.
I don't think they ever won a game in those jerseys historically. Why bring them out now, right?
They don't deserve to. That Game 1 was close though. I mean, Philly went up 3-1. I think, and Pittsburgh scored like a garbage goal at the end.
Yeah.
But Philly has looked like a better team so far. Like they're younger.
They're better.
Philly's got a lot of depth, right? And they got Martone, who they called up.
Yeah, who just
and
came
who's
in.
been just killing it.
2 goals in 2 games.
Yeah.
I mean-
The thing with Philly is they've been playing playoff hockey trying to get into the playoffs,
Yes.
right? So they've been kind of on this like playoff mentality for a while.
Yeah.
And it just shows that they're in the playoffs. And now you're kind of getting the biggest thing with me is they've gone under Crosby's skin and obviously Crosby in his and like in the beginning of his career it was easy to kind of get him off his point, but now he's kind of reversing that. He's kind of with that back to that crybaby space.
You don't expect him to be getting rattled at this point in his career, right? Because he's been through it all.
Yeah.
3 cups in it all. Like I thought he got over that whole getting rattled easily.
It's Philly, man.
Yeah,
Philly
Philly,
sees
yeah.
that
He
orange
hasn't
and
been
he can't.
Philly in a long time.
The PTSD, man. He's thinking about all those years dealing with Giroux, Mike Richards, and those guys. Those guys are always playing him hard, man.
Yeah.
So I think that's
Pause.
the reason why.
They're riding him hard.
But yeah, I think that's the reason why I think Pittsburgh's going to be out this series because if it was like it starts from Crosby, right, and then just trims down.
They've already dropped 2 at home, right? They're behind the 8 ball. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, if Crosby doesn't step up, I don't like. I see the series ending real quick. Like if he's the injury that gets this team going, and they
Philly's
score.
tied up.
Just tied it up.
Travis Zegras.
Well, if they don't win tonight, it's over.
It's over. Yeah, I don't think they're
Yeah.
coming back.
I don't think they got the heart.
Oh, yeah, look at that! Right in front of the penalty box with a bunch of
that's
pens in
dirty.
there.
Oh, ugly.
Was
There's like
caught-
7 guys in the box right
Yeah.
now for Pittsburgh Penguins. If you guys are right, I think if they don't win this game, Pittsburgh's done for the series. They don't have the depth either.
They need a Maxine Talbot kind of fight here to get them going.
They need something like that to wake them up.
Yeah.
I don't think they have enough.
They don't,
And even defense, I think, favors Philly as well, right? Like,
for sure.
Samine.
Samine.
I thought
Yeah.
the forward advantage would be in Pittsburgh's
favor?
side, but I guess not even like I don't know how much Malkin can
Malkin's
do.
been doing great too, like 2 points. I think he had another
Yeah.
point today. He might have scored. But I don't know. It just looks like they're old. They're looking old, like the older team in the series.
Yeah.
This Philly team is young.
They're fast. They're quick, and they're getting under the skin of like everybody on Pittsburgh. So I think that plays advantage as well.
Facts. I think the last series in the East is
Buffalo.
And now let me talk about Buffalo. Right? I got this now. All right.
Now you go on.
It started off with Josh Allen. But no, as I was saying before, like they really haven't looked good in either games. Right. So the first game, it was 2-0, or the first 2 periods horrible for them, and they only showed up for like the past 6 minutes of the game, and they won. Right.
Yeah.
Great atmosphere. Then game 2, they didn't even show up again because Josh Allen. But other than that, I think Boston is a little bit more. Has more experience when it comes to
battle tested.
Battle tested.
Boston has good players, man. That's the
Boston
thing.
does have good players.
I think Buffalo might be a better team, but Boston's got these guys that are X factors in like each position.
Yeah, and they got better goaltending too, right?
Swayman in net, and then you have like Charlie McAvoy. He's a beast.
Zadorov in the back.
You got the superstar of all superstars. You got Pasta, so like,
and you got
and he's
Pasta.
playing well. So like, what are you supposed to do?
I think this
Lindholm's always solid. Zaka, right? It's a tough out.
I think it's one of those series that's going to go all the way, just because I feel like Buffalo still has like the fight. They shown that fight all year. And that to step up and like actually grind through wins and stuff like that, probably tighten things up. Let's see if Lindy Ruff's like 40 years experience as coach like comes into
Lindy's coaching them.
Yeah, Lindy's still coaching them. He's still going hard.
That's
why he's come back. No goal.
Lindy Ruff's like the Luke Robitaille of the LA of Buffalo. Eh?
He is. He's been around.
I thought Lindy would have been done after what happened with New Jersey there at the end.
No, they got back.
I agree with you, SB. I think they're either a young team and they haven't really been tested right now, but it's a young series. There's still a lot of time. They can turn it around.
Oh yeah, it's still young.
I do hate that they went down big in both games. Like they went down 2-0 in the first game.
Yeah,
and then 3-0.
They didn't even show up. Yeah,
before they even scored a goal. So I think that's like that's a bad look right there. You need your goalie to lock into, like allowing that goal from like center or whatever. That's not good at all.
But the problem with the goaltending is it really favors Boston.
It does.
I think they paid the guy for a reason, right?
Yeah,
and he's showing up too.
I mean, the blue line's solid too. Like Lindholm and McAvoy are playing like 27 minutes a game or something like that.
Zadorov again.
And he's Zadorov, I guess.
Buffalo has one advantage going from them. Last few times they've been in the playoffs, they always blow a fucking series lead. Boston does, and so like that they got that going for them. So they, you can't be worried if they go up 3-0, 3-1. You can come back.
No, but the rat's
Boston.
Gone now, right? That mentality's gone. The rat's gone.
No, I think if the rat's gone, I think that makes it worse because he's like leading them.
The rat got his ring too.
Yeah,
he got his ring without Boston.
I feel like he's just a better, like he was like a proper leader. I don't think they have that leadership like as they used to.
Yeah,
like throughout the years.
Who's your captain now? They don't have a captain.
They don't have one right now.
No.
That doesn't help. That's never a good situation going into the playoffs and not having a captain.
Oh, some teams do that all the time, man.
Name one team that's won. Name one team that's won, right?
You would have to make the playoffs all the years and Luongo's captain. And what
happened? And they lost every year.
Because they won a series though.
Yeah, but then look what happened when they finally got a proper captain. They went to Stanley Cup Finals.
Well, maybe they need two captains, like Brian Leach and Mark Messier.
Co-captains.
Or like Lanny McDonald and the rest of the Calgary Flames roster when they won. But that series is sorry to cut you off, Starch. It's still like I think it's a coin flip still.
I think
go
so
either
too.
way, and a lot of hockey still be played.
I think that one goes to 7. I just think that they're both gonna they both struggled throughout the year. Even Boston has had those games where they're supposed to win and then they lost them down the stretch of the season.
Yeah,
and I feel like that's still there's still a chance for Buffalo to come back here, tie this up, maybe 2-2 after 4.
Like, regardless of this series, whoever team wins this is not gonna get past the Tampa and Montreal.
Well, I don't know about that. These are formidable opponents here, man.
I think
Tampa and Montreal aren't that much better than the rest of the East.
They're built different, right?
Oh,
they're built different.
I feel like
they're built different.
I feel like
they're ready for the playoffs.
Hockey's a game of momentum, so I feel like if you win this round, you build momentum. You never know what the hell happens next. But I don't disagree with the fact that those two are like when you look at the roster construction, it's better than most teams. They have better forward depth. I feel like they have better goal defensive depth.
Yeah.
The only weakness on Montreal is their goaltending, and then
that hasn't even been that bad.
And then probably for Tampa Bay, their defense is their weakness.
Right.
And I kind of feel like other than that, like the forward group is solid. Like they got 3 solid lines. I feel like.
Yeah.
Even if look at Josh Anderson, he was out there hustling last game.
Killed it against Tampa.
We can move to the Western Conference. Colorado, LA. Which one series?
Let's talk about Edmonton.
I would say Edmonton last because they've both played one game right now. I would say we could talk about Minnesota, Dallas too.
That series been
like game 1 was just on your shit in the bed. And then game 2, I feel like he kind of locked in, and they won 4-2. I feel like game 2 is more what the series is going to be like than game 1, because I don't think Ottawa's going to have too many stinkers.
Game 2 was with Quay Hughes, right?
Yeah, Quay Hughes quit at the end of the play, at the end of the game, where the puck's going to the net, and he just stops skating.
That's my captain right there.
Yeah, that's your captain right there.
Well, that was a must-win for Dallas.
It was.
So you think Orange is going to lock in the rest of the way?
I think he shouldn't have like a stinker like that though. Like that was a bad game 1.
I think it's probably just playoff nerves and just him hearing DeBoer saying last year.
He's been in the Western Conference Final like 3 straight years.
To be fair, his last game he got pulled, so he's probably like a little PTSD of playing in the playoffs. Pete DeBoer kind of messed with his head, right?
I told you, man.
It's on the psyche, right?
They have Stanley Cup aspirations, but they're not going to get there if he's going to be up and down like this.
Yeah.
He needs to really lock in. Even the last few playoffs, he hasn't really played up to the caliber that he did earlier on in his career, where it's like, oh damn, look at Dallas. They killed it in this draft.
Like he's the reason why they're not making it far into the playoffs the past few years, right? So DeBoer was right, but that series has been pretty. Again, besides game 1, it's been actually pretty fun to watch.
The last game was
surprisingly
solid.
Yeah, it was solid.
I mean, I think these like just 2 monster teams, like they're stacked from top to bottom.
Too early to tell though at this point. It'll be interesting what's going to happen with these next 2 games in Minnesota.
Yeah,
they got to be happy though they stole one.
Yeah, for sure. Like now you got home ice advantage going back to mini. I mean, I still can't pick. I think Dallas still wins it though.
I still think so too. I think Dallas's forward depth is way too good for them to be losing the series. To be honest,
and they don't got Rupe Hintz right now. I mean, Heiskanen came back after game 1. That was like a warm up game for Heiskanen too.
Oh yeah, he's probably gonna be a little shaky. Yeah. I wonder how healthy he is. Oh come on.
Yeah.
There go to Philly.
Pittsburgh might be.
Here we go.
Pittsburgh might be done.
I take back what I said about Skinner when you guys watched out this vote here. But
but I think so that series is gonna be solid. I think that goes out to the wire for sure.
I hope that one goes 7.
Same. That one should be the one that goes 7. That's another quality series. A lot of quality first round matchups.
Maybe Gary's onto something here.
Maybe Gary, low-key might be cooking something with these.
You know what's helping is a lot of these teams were like first time teams compared to the last few years.
Yeah.
So you get a lot of new blood.
It's fresh.
And you're seeing some players that never really
like the Ducks, the Utahs, every the world.
Because it's getting a little redundant over the last few years. It was like the same old characters, right?
Yeah.
Everyone but the Canucks.
Pretty much. Let's talk about Utah versus Vegas. I like this series so far. It's been pretty fun. Both games have been really close. Even game 1, I think Utah was 2-2 at one point. Then
I think it was,
it was in the third period.
And then Vegas, took the lead.
Took control there.
Yeah. I saw. Did you guys see that stat about Mitch Marner? He had as many hits as he had in this one series, this one game, game 1, as he did in his 16 games with the Maple Leafs.
Wow.
He had 2 hits, and then he had 2 hits all the entire time in Toronto.
Is it a Torts effect?
Probably.
Torts has been killing it with these guys, though. They really turned it on when he showed up.
The first regulation loss was the last one.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Both the games, game 1 and 2, have been decided in the third period. Just watching them, you could tell, too, when one team starts taking over, you know who's going to win the game. You could just tell, yesterday, Utah was kind of taking over. Vegas was kind of, sitting back a little bit, felt like. And Utah ended up winning with the goal from Logan Cooley. And then game 1, when Vegas scored that first goal to tie it up, they started just piling it on. You're like, oh, now Vegas is going to win the game. Right. It's been a game of momentum so far, game 1 and 2.
So Vegas dropped game 2?
Yeah, they lost last night.
It's 1-1 series.
So who do you guys think for the series then? Is it?
I still think Vegas got.
I still think Vegas got it, but man, Utah got to fight. I don't know. I want to see how that
building is.
Yeah, I want to see how that building is.
Yeah, it better be insane, man.
It has to be. That owner is money. Their owner over in Utah, he's actually involved with the team and a positive guy.
He started I think it was before they had little watch parties, dabbing up with fans and stuff like that. Yeah, look at this guy.
He's actually a man of the people.
You wish that was your owner, huh?
Yeah, I wish I was my owner.
Would be nice. I think Utah actually has a solid team to beat Vegas here, though.
I do too.
Yeah, they got that talent. They have that young talent. Those 4 guys up front, maybe 5 or 6 guys actually. They have a lot of solid players in the top 6, but they all could easily compete. And there's been a lot of bad blood in this series too. I think it was Nick Dowd in game 1. I forgot who he was threatening. He was threatening somebody.
Oh, yeah, he was. He said, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, he said, I'm going to kill you.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Hey, he's going to kill someone, huh?
Yeah. He was Logan Cooley. He's like, I'm going to kill you.
Logan Cooley.
Yeah. That's classic. Go after
Cooley's just like, yo, fuck you. I'm going to score right here.
Yeah. I'm going to fucking kill you.
I'm coming for you. I'm going to fucking kill you. There's a video. You can find it. We could add it here somewhere.
Cooley scored the winner in game 2.
Yeah, Cooley scored the game. Yeah. He couldn't kill him. That's the problem. Nick Dowd tried to kill him, but he couldn't kill him.
So Dowd was the one with the threat.
Yeah, game 1, he threatened him. Yeah. And then game 2, Cooley scored the game winner.
Vegas should just be able to control these guys easily, right? In terms of if they were real contenders here. And since they won the cup, they haven't really shown that
they haven't
that same level that they were showing before, and when they did win the cup.
That's because they stacked up the team. You know what I mean? They
sacrificed everything for that cup win right there, and then after that, nothing's been the same. Petro left and got injured. Goaltending hasn't been the same. What's his face? Logan Thompson left. I mean, Carter Hart's playing pretty decent. At least at the end of the year, he's playing pretty good. I think he played the last month of the season.
Again, like I'll take that in a heartbeat. They have a cup at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't know. In terms of the series, I think Utah might sneak it.
They could.
They could.
Right?
And they were the better team in the regular season too.
Even last year, Vegas against Minnesota, they could have lost that series too. I think it was 2-2 after 4 games.
Yeah.
And they ended up stealing it at the end.
And of course, they're going to steal. They have like twice the depth as Minnesota during that
for
time.
sure. And I think Flower was in net for Minnesota, so of course, you know who's going to lose.
If I'm Edmonton, I don't really care who wins the series. I just want them to go to war, and then
100%.
and I'll just steal it at the end.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the next.
We'll save Edmonton for last.
We'll save Edmonton because they only played 1 game. We can talk about Colorado. They're up 2-0. Most of these games have been like tight games too, which is crazy for Colorado. You expect them to at least score like in both games right off the bat.
No, that's that's LA King hockey right there.
For
just
sure.
playing defense and just trying to like suffocate the opponent, right?
Yeah, right.
That's how they got them in playoffs. So that's why I'm like they could be a sneaky team to actually upset the Avs just because of the way they play.
I think it's not going to happen anymore. Now that
I don't know.
Yesterday was a prime opportunity if they were to steal one.
I think Edmonton, they've had like 20-something shots on net, 30 shots in game 1. Yeah. I think they had like 30-something shots yesterday in game 2. So I think they've like Colorado's all over it. They just can't finish it. Forsberg's playing unreal too. He's playing pretty solid. These guys can't finish in Colorado.
I feel like what's his name's been real quiet too. Makar, like he hasn't done much in the series. I think he's got 0 points. I could be wrong though, but and like it's like he's the guy, right? Yeah. He's the second guy, and even last night Nathan McKinnon had a breakaway. I don't know what the hell he was trying to do. He could have just took a normal last shot. And he's like, he just got robbed.
I think these Colorado guys really need to win this year because they're kind of getting exposed after winning that cup. They haven't really done much. You know, they kind of been more disappointing than anything. In the Olympics, I think those 3 were the guys that Makar scored, but outside of that, they're still the disappointments of the team. Taves too, and McKinnon and Makar as well.
Well, this is a series where they don't really have to show up. They could probably still get by. Yeah. They have a lot of depth and secondary scoring. But if they're going to get to the cup, they're going to have to get like Conn Smythe level performances from McKinnon and Makar.
Yeah,
and it might be that they've got burnt out this year, man. They put a lot of miles on early on.
They put a lot of miles on the team.
So, hey, maybe they want to chill this round and then come on strong against Dallas or Minnesota, some of these other real contenders.
But hockey's not really like basketball where you just turn it on like that, right? It's either you're going and you're going.
You have to be feeling good.
If you're not, you're not, right?
But they got a lot of depth though. They got like Nick Raw, who's he stepped up
yesterday.
And then if you have Kadri going as well, then they don't really need to to that level.
I get what you're talking about, but like think about like if they're going up against Dallas, like a team that's now you're probably going to have to put more output and scoring, because Dallas could actually score on like LA Kings,
right?
And let's be real, we don't know how great Blackwood is as a goalie because like who's he really facing? Panarin, like is that really a threat compared to like Ratnan and all these other guys that are probably gonna murder him?
There's one more thing. Like I feel like during the season it's kind of easy for them to score, especially in the first half of the season. It was super easy for them to score. Like and they've had those quality grade A scoring chances in this series where they're just like, oh fuck, I'm just gonna put it on net and see what happens, and it doesn't go in or hits a post, and they just get unlucky, and you're just like, oh, it seems like they don't really care about missing opportunities or anything. Like Nate just had a nice like a wide open shot and he hit the post. He's like, I don't really care. Fuck, I'm like damn. Like, I feel like you'd actually be like, oh shit, I missed. You know, they're just like, we'll figure it out. We'll get the next one or something like that. Maybe they're confident. Maybe they're too confident.
Yeah,
could also be a problem.
We'll see. It could be the opponent, right? They're like, well, it's LA.
I don't think LA is going to be the problem for them. I think next round Minnesota or Dallas, after they come off a war, they're going to be in a situation where they got to play well.
It's good for LA's made this kind of competitive. I didn't expect it to be.
I didn't either.
And you don't want to talk about the Breadman he's produced. Surprised me.
It shocked to me too. I was like, is this really this man's revitalizing his career at this age?
I watched the video you guys did, and you guys had Colorado going to the final, and I think that the next series, Edmonton might be the team, and especially the way Colorado's looked thus far.
I don't disagree. I was pushing for Edmonton.
Yeah.
I was pushing for Edmonton. I kind of feel like, they're going to let in goals. They're going to do all that stuff. But the way that Leon Draisaitl came out after this injury, he's been playing well. And I think the time is now.
McDavid and Draisaitl had like 1 point combined. There was Draisaitl with an assist in game 1, and they still won that game. Yeah, which is crazy.
That's what they need. They need everyone else to step up. McDavid and Draisaitl are going to show up, but I think like the Hopkins and like the
Kasperi Kapanen, Podkolzin, and all those guys,
the role players, right?
Yeah, they need and Nugent Hopkins playing the third line still, which is huge for them. I mean, that's what I've been saying. We've been saying that for so long that they need Nugent Hopkins on the third line because that gives them 3 lines. Yeah. And Nugent Hopkins plays with I think. What's if he's got hurt yesterday last game? But Henrik, I'm pretty sure was a center, something like that, or maybe it's Dickinson.
They're gonna be a tough out though.
They will be
because I don't know how you guys felt, but when I saw them, they were down going to the third period. I had full belief that they'd come back.
Same,
I did too. Take it, right? And that's been like that the last few years. Yeah. And they might be the best team in the playoffs. That it's going to take a lot to knock them out because any game they're going to be in it, even if they're down going to the third period.
Yeah.
They've turned it on a lot in these last few years in terms of getting it done in the playoffs.
They kept doing it during the regular season too. They would go down into the third period and then to make a massive comeback. You're like, oh, there it is. And you knew it was going to happen too. Yeah. Especially at home. They're like a deadliest team at home. That crowd goes nuts after like one goal. Yeah. They're just like taking over. McDavid steps on the ice. He's flying through everybody, and then Dreisaitl's back now. They're just going to kill everybody. The way McDavid looked in the final few games of the season too, he just looked like he was playoff ready.
Yeah. He's like, let's just get this.
And they didn't even need him in game one. Like they won without him. And now what's going to happen the rest of the series when he turns it on and decides, hey, I'm going to take over a game. That's the dangerous part of McDavid.
This series could probably go 5.
Yeah.
So it's going to be quick. Are
you saying the Anaheim Ducks are the new LA Kings?
Well, they're a few years away, but what's interesting when you're watching this series is like, did they really need to pay a premium for John Carlson? Like, I don't think this is the year that they're going to take the next step.
He has been solid for them. Like John Carlson down the stretch was solid for them all around.
Yeah.
Maybe it's an investment that'll pay off in a few years, but
not right now.
I don't think they're ready right now.
Yeah, I think they just shot for it because they're like, we have a young team, might as well get them a decent
get the experience going.
Playoff experience at least with Quenneville there too, right?
I guess Mike Granlund wasn't enough. They needed another veteran there. They have a few guys there.
They got Kreider too. They got Trouba.
They got your boy Gudis.
Is Gudis back?
They actually have a good
Gudis back. Yeah,
good team. They're going to be a tough out for the next couple years.
Yeah, they got
Leo Carlson and Cutter Gauthier. Those
it's all. I think Gauthier and McTavish are the two guys who struggled at the second half of the year, and they kind of lost their spawn in the top 6. But those guys, if those guys can like at least turn it on a little bit, maybe we'll have a closer series. But I doubt it.
I kind of get the Carlson trade now because they're probably thinking like we want this team to consistently make the playoffs this year, next year, and then like for the next 5-6 years, this team is going to make the playoffs. There's no way this is the team that they want to start building up, right?
Right.
And like Leo Carlson, he stepped into his role. Troy Terry's not bad, and like Shatad said, those two other guys need to get going, and they're probably hoping that those like these veterans could help them like in the playoffs at least.
No, definitely
set their game.
You just wish that John Carlson would go into like a proper contender and not just like this fake.
I would have liked him on any other team.
Yeah,
any other team would have been sick to have him on there. Like maybe.
Well, guess what? He's on Anaheim and he's probably happy there.
Yeah, he's probably
happy. Of course he is.
Him and Edmonton would have been good.
Oh yeah. I don't think they did the Bush bomb.
Exactly. Him and
90 points. 90 points ain't stopping. He's stopping for no one now.
Maybe a team like Philly would have been sick with him.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe a team like Pittsburgh could have used him.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Well, that does it for that does it for this video. Let us know what you think about the playoffs so far and all these matchups in the comment section below. Like, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.